What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Shar. Come here with me. Come here with me. Come here with me. Yes, honey, you get the picture. Listen, today we're going to have a conversation where two people can communicate. There must be a messenger and there must be a receiver. Then this is not a chat for children. So if you're a child, you probably should exit stage left. All right. And last but not least, listen, ain't nobody sleep with y'all last night. So make sure you speak when you walk on in the chat, honey. Hi, Miss Linda. How are you, Jesse? I see you, honey. Veronica in the building. Make her do what it do, what it do. Lee says I'm here and I'm active. What's up, babes? Make her do what it do, what it do. Donna in the building. What's up? Hey, Sharmaz and Chad. Blessings from New York City. What's up? What's up? What's up? Did anyone see Martell Botox swollen face? He looks a mess. Yes. What the hell happened to him, child? Listen, Claudio B in the building. What's up? Make it do what it do, what it do. Remember to hit the like button on you guys' way in. I know it's been a long time since I've been live because life has been lifing for me, but God is still faithful in the midst of it all. And I get excited about saying that because while I have a responsibility to building my platform, my first priority is home, and that's my first responsibility. So if home ain't right, I can't jump on live. But home calmed down a little bit, so I'm here and I'm active and I'm activated. Cheryl in the building, make it do what it do, what it do. Nicole in the building, make it do what it do, what it do. Lizzie said, "What's up, honey? What's up? Make it do what it do, what it do." Listen, what's new in the neighborhood? We're really going to talk about a whole lot of following that's grown folks and um house music. Listen, we're gonna talk about a whole lot of grown folks needing a whole lot of validation. Child, I cannot. It's just like one of those things where I don't remember at any given time me being needy or pressed to be a part of anybody's circle or for anybody to be my friend. Honey, if you want to be my friend, you do that. But if you don't, I'm okay? So I don't know what's the whole ordeal with, these grown folks not being able to accept rejection. So that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about who it started with, who is with now, and when the hell are they going to move on and recognize some people are just who they are. And the way they choose do not determine a friendship. You just got to hold some people at a distance sometimes. And that's okay. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk a little bit about this Kimmy situation because I want to backtrack Evan in the video because I know the video is a little bit impersonal versus me here on live. So we're going to talk a little bit about Kimmy and her overstepping her boundaries during that interview, right? I don't know grown folks or grown women that protect their men so much you don't allow them to be a man. I can only imagine what's happening in your house because you did it right here on this interview. Okay, so we're gonna talk a little bit about that, and then we're gonna talk about this baby. Okay, I've been getting so many inboxes about this baby. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that as well. If you guys are just coming in, go ahead and hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Willis in the building, make it do what it do, what it do. I see you, honey. I'm always front and center. Absolutely, you are, honey. Absolutely. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that. Um, if you guys are not following me on Facebook or Instagram, I am Healthy Living with Shar over there. Go ahead and check me out over there. On TikTok, I am Healthy Living underscore CG. So go check me out over there as well. Martell looked like he was in a boxing match. His face was swollen. If this is what Botox does, I do not want it. You or me both. No, ma'am. I don't want it. I don't want it. It looked like at first when I first saw it, I was thinking maybe he got bit by something because if it was like a fight or something that took place, it should have been some type of marking there. But I don't know because they cover a lot of things up with makeup. Um, Yes, absolutely. My first priority is definitely my kiddos. And you know that three of them is preparing for college. One at the end of the month of August, and two in the beginning of the month will return to college. So it's going to be busy for the month of August, but I plan on going live a lot while I'm driving. Just so you guys can get it. I told you I want to invite you guys in as much as possible. Get a little bit intimate over here, all right? Especially while we're covering Love and Marriage Huntsville, which is a little bit draining. I see that Love and Marriage in Detroit is popping, so I definitely want to jump into that as well and give us a break from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Um, Anita in the building. What's up? Make it do what it do, what it do. I'm so tired of weak and needy adults as the ones on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Listen, Lee, you and me both. If somebody tell me, and y'all know we love Mel over here, right? But if Melanie walked on this platform and said, Shar, I don't ever want you to ever, 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 ever mention me again in your post. Guess what? I'll be like, okay, what's the problem? Like, one of the things I ensure about to my kids is that why are you like, I better not ever catch my kids begging for friendships. You got too many siblings for that. It is six of y'all, three boys and three girls, and we got a house full of cousins. Okay, my cousins, well, their cousins, my nephews, stay loaded, okay? We stay ready for whatever occasion you want it to be and whatever type of time you want to be on, right? So I don't do that begging for friendship. And I'm not calling on meeting. Once you show me who you are, I believe you. Sis, bro, Coco, cousin, whoever. I believe you. I ain't got time to be asking you, well, why did you move the I believed you when you showed me the first time. I'm not asking you a mofo thing, okay? No, 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 no. Um, I hope it's really Botox because if not, something going to get him. Please, wait a minute. Somebody go and get him, please. Listen, I hope something happened. I don't see him as getting Botox, so I don't know what happened, but I don't think it was Botox. The baby as a little girl born to Ariam and Martell in March 2023. Yup, that baby. Um, Claudia says Martell and Sheree must have used the same Botox doctors. They both looked a mess. Claudia, didn't they? Oh my goodness. 57 watching and 49 likes, 8 minutes into the chat. They understood the assignment. All right, I see y'all. Annette in the building said, what's up? Hello, Sharmaz in chat. Make it do what it do, what it do. Martell looks hit and do. But sometimes, life just come around and smack the hell out of you and bite you all up and chew you all up and spit you the hell out. And I believe life is lifing for Martell right now. He's been doing wrong for so long. Thank you. I appreciate you for that. I thank you, thank you, thank you. I try to be. I really do. That's why I invited you guys in as much as possible. You guys make sure you guys are watching my shorts when I put them up. They're more family orientated, but it gives you guys a sense that I'm a mother first, right? And that's what I live by. I can't get on here and do what I do for Love and Marriage Huntsville if I'm not mothering first, right? So thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you that for that. Let's see. Lee says Love and Marriage Huntsville is a totally drained me out. I'm sick of it. Yeah, it did. It got listen. Last month I barely made any money, which is not a problem. I mean, I don't get on here for free, but I mean I can take it when I don't because I was uploading a lot of videos for my vlogging, and baby I barely made any money, which is okay. It's okay, but I wanted to see something, and it drained me so much I didn't even want to speak on a lot of things because I was like, baby, we got to do something about this, honey. I can't be letting people I don't know drain me. I don't live that life. If you're draining me, you gotta go. And unfortunately, Love and Marriage Huntsville was one of them that drained the hell out of me last month. Okay, so I didn't even want to report on it. Let's see what you guys are saying. Hi Terry, how are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Martell looks like he may have, that's what I was thinking, allergic reaction to something. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Um, Venice, what's up? Make it do what it do, what it do. No one should beg for friendships, period. Point blank, period. Who does that? We too grown for that. Sheila in the building. Make it do what it do, what it do. Good evening, Shar and friends. All right, guys, let's jump into it. First thing first, let's talk about this protection with Kimmy, okay? First of all, Kimmy came on that interview. She was already defensive. I'm glad they called out her uncomfortableness because let me tell you something. She was very uncomfortable, and I'm looking like, dang, she's not doing what Tisha do, like reading the cue cards. But you can definitely tell she was uncomfortable, and she was like, "If I answer this, am I going to have to pay for this later?" She was like, "Am I going to if I answer this, am I going to have to pay for this later?" And hold on one second. Am I going to have to pay for this later? And she was very uncomfortable. And like I said, when he did Carlos King interview, he was disrespectful then. So I couldn't imagine. I wasn't expecting anything different from him when he did this interview with Fox Soul. Shout out to Claudia and Funky Daniva who grabbed that dude by his neck and said, "Come here, we got something to say," because he needed it. He needed to know that somebody else saw what he was doing to her, trying to intimidate her, trying to play on her intelligence, trying to play with words, all corny, straight suckerish. Okay, it was corny, it was lame, it was whack. And she asked you a couple times, so do you want to change anything about what you said? You like, oh well, if it hurt her, of course. And stop trying to intimidate people with this wife card because a lot of these women are impressed by somebody calling them their wife. I'm not impressed by that, right? Because a title is just a title. I saw dudes call you their wife in one breath and a bitch in the next. You know what I'm saying? So by you calling them that, that's because they validate the title and not what you living by. You know what I mean? So you need to get that out your brain. Then you'll be able to comprehend what he's doing to you. He's dog walking you. He done put you on a leash, honey, and took you on a dog walk. All right, he took you around several blocks, but it could not have been me. And then you sat there like, well, the same stuff that you did at the reunion. Well, they just doing boy stuff, men stuff. What the hell is he doing out the house at 1 o'clock in the morning? Not credit wanting, okay? Nobody's credit is getting repaired at 1 o'clock in the morning. Guy stuff, and why can't he do guy stuff at his own house, his own living room? Why he got to go to Credit One building to do that? And you covered for him then when Carlos answered the question, and now you're covering for him now. So something tells me that you like what you're getting because you continue to cover for him. Then you laughing in the comments at people that saying Kimmy's not going to respond. Girl, you should just stay in the bushes and don't say anything because the fool is only you, not us. Okay? And that's just my opinion. Let me see what y'all saying. Um, 74 watching and 62 likes, 11 minutes into the chat, 1 hour live with Shar. Absolutely, Lee. Thank you. Miss Main Event, what's up? Make it do what it do, what it do. Kimmy is always defensive and is. You know why? Because people don't have to defend what's not happening. If it's not happening, you're just gonna be like, girl, y'all make up anything, keep it moving. But you can tell that the stuff that people are pulling her cards on is really happening in real time. You can definitely tell it. Shar, you look great and you have lost so much weight. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Lee. I appreciate that. I've been working overtime. I don't work out as much as I did within that, that first 6 months. I was working around the clock, 5 hours, 5 days a week, 45 minutes to 35 minutes a day, 45 to an hour a day. I was in the gym, out the gym, in the gym, out the gym, and I did every run Wednesday where I did 3 miles. I don't work out as much, but I don't put garbage into my body. One, because I'm built like a linebacker, and I'm woman enough to say that. My dad's side of the family has like big shoulders, broad shoulders like that, and I've been unfortunately cursed with that. So I don't like when I lift, I get a little worried about me trying to look like a bro on the other team if I lift too much. So I kind of focus on my butt and my stomach area because that's what I want to be snatched the most. And now that I've lost the weight that I want, I just want to continue to tone it up as much as possible. Amen, Shar. I feel you. This show has to go. Absolutely. I'm done with Kimmy. I pray she gets well. Yeah, of course. That's all of our prayer. But Kimmy showed us exactly who she was. Girl, ain't nobody in this for you. You gonna have to want this for yourself. But this must be some type of hereditary people because let me tell you something. Those Scots are the same exact people. And it's kind of weird. Even though they're brothers, it's like listening to two people that take you on their merry-go-round. And you see Carlos was like laughing like, oh, y'all Scots, y'all Scotting. Yeah, Carlos even knew that they was taking him on a merry-go-round. They wasn't answering the correct questions or anything of that nature, right? So if Carlos could call it out and he like, even when Maurice was like, Carlos, you got me the first time because I wasn't paying attention. No, you was mad you couldn't outthink Carlos and he played your game on you. Okay. And he gave you the question all in one and you slipped up and answered it. Unfortunately, you ain't have enough time to think or outthink him. All right. Let me see. I lost all respect for Kimmy after that interview. She has that side chick mentality. She's always trying to defend that bum. Yeah, Claudia, and then how she gonna go to the person that you stole her husband from and ask her to defend you? She ain't got to defend you because why would she be defending the lie? If she defend you, that makes Kyle with the liar. And I'm sure ain't nobody gonna willingly go up there and be like, I lied. It was me. She really didn't steal my man from me. The paperwork was finalized. She's like, no, I'm standing in my truth. I'm not going out there to defend you. And that was just a little kiddyish to me, too, that you want another grown woman to get out there on the front line and be like, it was me. Just make sure you target everything to me because I lied. Girl, who is doing that? If you know that you didn't lie, you slept with this man after the divorce was final, which we know that that's not true because you admitted on two different occasions that the paperwork was not finalized and you came in and you snatched him. It was in the works does not mean that it was finalized. You ain't had no business with your mouth wrapped around somebody else's man penis, all right? Because he's telling you that they weren't reconciling and there was no chance of reconciling. For her to be so mad the way that she was towards you and she still seemed like she mad means that she thought that they were working it out. I don't give a dang on what he told you, but what I'm saying is what he exhibited, what she's saying is we were working it out. And he told you one thing and you flopped with it instead of getting the truth. But you didn't care enough about the truth because all you wanted was your little cuckoo wet. Okay? And that's what it boils down to. Exactly, Claudia. I agree with you. Hello, Cheryl. What's up, Cheryl? Make it do what it do, what it do. And chat, Bernice Howard. Okay, you guys are all speaking. Daughter's account. How? Let me see. I got on her account. Who knows? I don't know what I'm doing. I've been there before, Claudia. Cheryl, sorry. I think Maurice would have gotten back with his ex-wife had Kimmy not been in the picture. Yeah. Kimmy was pressing the issue, in my opinion, for him not to go back to her. So he kept moving forward. But they were reconciling. And Kimmy knows that, okay? Because Maurice is not going to hold his tongue. That's why he told her flat out, listen, you're still mad. I know you're saying that you're not, but you're holding on things forever. You're still mad. And Kimmy got so defensive. The problem with him saying the truth is that he defends everybody but Kimmy. So Kimmy, you can't think that you're this important to this man where he continues to throw you under the bus for everybody else around you. He does it with Monster. He does it with Monster's mom, which is his ex-wife. He continues to do it. He do not defend you the way you do him. And I don't know if it's going to take somebody to make it to you in plain text that you coming off as a straight sucker along with him, or you keep covering for him, not allowing him to be the man that God created him to be. Because if somebody keeps saying, I got it, babe, I got it, eventually they're going to be like, all right, babe, you got it. So you're going to have to come off that pedestal that you want, like that. You just talk too much, Kimmy. Just shut up. Just shut up. And I don't even mean to tell grown people to shut up, but that's what it boils down to. That's what it's giving. You just need to shut up. You talk too much. Keep up the good work. 81 watching and 81 likes, 18 minutes into the chat. Yeah, y'all understood it. Hi, Carmen. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We ain't sleep with you last night. Looks like some sort of allergic reaction to something or someone. Most likely, he is allergic to the thought of that jail cell with his name on it. Could that be it, Carmen? Could that be it? Oh my God, I'm going to jail. Oh, and he just swelled up overnight. Child, listen, it could be. Kimmy's a pick me and have a side chick behavior for her to ask Kiowa for an apology, yet won't demand an apology from Maurice after his disrespectful comments. Pick me, and it is you right about it. 82 watching and 82 likes. Great job, chat. Yes. Hi Benny, how are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Hey Shar, I'm glad Kiowa didn't fall for Kimmy's double talk. Listen, cause let me Kimmy Mar Kimmy, Maurice and Marceau is wearing off on her. She's starting to talk in circles and make no sense. You shouldn't even feel comfortable enough with going to the woman who husband you took, telling her that you feel like she's coming off what was that word she used? She used was it integrity? A lack of integrity. That's the word she used. You shouldn't have been comfortable enough with sitting down telling her you had the lack of integrity when you slept with her husband who the divorce was not finalized. The lack of integrity will be you sitting at this table trying to tell her to apologize to you for not defending you. Go out there and defend your dang on self. I ain't got to say another word. Even if Kiowa was the person that does a bunch of lives and do interviews and this, that, and the third, it probably would do you more damage than good. But she said, look, sis, you have them now. And guess what? It looks like you're getting just what she had, a big bowl of nothing, a big bowl of soggy frosted flakes. Y'all know what happened to frosted flakes if you put that milk in there and you don't get to it immediately. It just scribbled the hell up. It's soggy as hell and it's no good. Okay, so that's exactly what's taking place. Um, So that's definitely what's taking place. And Kimmy doesn't have any shame in her game. She's very open with what she did. She told Melody out her own mouth, listen, they were together, but the paperwork wasn't finalized, but we did what we did. It was on its way. Girl, bye. Ain't no way in hell. And guess what? If it was for you, guess what would have happened? You would have just waited. It wouldn't have hurted you nothing to wait. And sometimes waiting shows you who people really are. When you're eager, because the Bible says be anxious for nothing, right? When you're eager to have something, you get exactly what you're searching for. Trust, I know it. Okay. Um, red flags. Maurice never protects Kimmy and don't at all. Not at all. Never, ever, ever. Um, but Kimmy is okay with it. Like he said, if she's offended, I will change it. But because she's not, I said what I said and I meant what I said. Who gonna check me? Okay, he's not going to change it. Even like when he was doing his interview with Carlos King, in the very beginning of the questions, he said, I know it appears that Kimmy got all this say in the thing. Y'all can believe what y'all want, but understand the final say will be me. What I say, go. Right then and there, I felt like that was a smack in the face. Even when he talked about at Carlos' interview, when he talked about how Monster cleaning the room isn't on his top priority list. We've talked about that. It's not on his top priority list because it doesn't allow him to get a pat on the back because that's not something that could be seen that, oh, Monster cleaned his room. He has to be seen at all times. Look at me. I'm teaching my son this. I'm teaching my son that. That's how I know your parenting has not always been what it is because you wouldn't always need all these accolades to say, I'm a good father. If you're a good dad, be a good dad and be great at it. Why you got to keep being seen? Yeah, Carlos, you should see him in a couple years. Then y'all holler at me when he got all this going on and all. Can you take care of yourself first? Because your son can't have it if you ain't got it. You over here, we don't even. You said you was working a lot in this episode. You was like, I'm working a lot. I don't really get enough time for you. What are you doing exactly? I want to know. I don't see you doing no luring, right? I don't see you luring. You're not being a lawyer. I don't see you doing nothing. What exactly are you doing? So when you explain that to me, then I can say, okay, that's the reason why you can't be a full-time daddy to your son. Your son appears to be struggling. Your son appears to be going through a lot. Rather is what you and Kimmy are going through behind the scenes, that he is watching it unfold. So he like, bro, I don't believe nothing that's coming out your mouth. Or he just want to go home with his mama, and he's mad at you because you're not allowing him to go home with his mama, or him just being a teenager in general, and none of you guys being able to get through to him. You know, it could be a lot of different scenarios what's wrong with this baby. But definitely y'all better get him in some nearest counseling, because he's definitely showing signs of a struggling teen. It's my opinion. I'm no professional, okay? Let me see what y'all saying. Um Martel allergic to working and paying his child support. Lee, you right about that. Did anyone else see Faith Evans has to pay? And that's another thing. Faith, you getting what you deserve. You knew what kind of you knew what kind of bro Stevie was before you even got with him. I'm so sick and tired of y'all women thinking y'all could change him because you might got more money, or because you've been around the world a little bit more than the last person. He is going to be who he is. You see, he ain't had no shame in his game when he went out there like, you want to leave me, you're going to have to pay up. Okay? Now you got to pay this boy alimony. Listen, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. And he didn't love you enough to say, I'm not even going to do that to her, because she took me at one of my low points in life. He didn't even care enough about you to say, I'm not even going to do that to you. He was like, no, I'm going to get my money worth. I'm going to live the same life I was when I was with her. So if she go, I'm good. If she stay, I'm good. Either way, I'm going to be okay. I absolutely saw that, Lee. I'm just like, y'all women are stupid as hell. Spousal support. She did not have a prenup. Bad move. It can't be that much dingaling in the world. It can't be that much dingaling in the world that you will take it upon yourself to not get a prenup. That's one thing I admire about Candy, is she was like, I like you and all. I like your swag. I like the way we moving, but you are not going to digmatize me, okay? I'm going to be on my toes times 10. Prenup me, please. Yes, you got to protect you at all costs. These niggas ain't got no shame in that game. None. Okay? They will drag you for filth. We've saw it happen over and over and over again. Don't listen. Do not get with these brothers who ain't got nothing thinking you gonna leave with the same stuff you walked in the door with. No, you're not. Prenup me, please. Lies and more lies says facts. Kimmy just don't want his son living with them. She doesn't want to be a maid to the son, just to Maurice. I like the way you put that, lies and more lies. She does. She feels like, and this is just my opinion, again, I'm no professional. She feels like I already got to pick up behind you because you don't even validate me as your wife. And now I got to pick up behind your son, who you don't make pick up because you don't think it's a priority. Send his A to hell back home. And I'm with you. Send him home on the next flight that there is. You're not even home enough. You're not even working, and you're not home enough. And then I gotta come in. I gotta yell about a room. You don't come home and back me up. You be like, well, that's not a big deal, babe. No, it is a big deal. I don't want to live with the ants, the bugs, and everything else. So you need to go in that room, march your behind in that room, and tell your son to pick up everything he needs to pick up right now. Okay? That's what they need to do. Let me see. Hey Geneva, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We ain't sleep with you last night. What's up? Make it do what it do, what it do. Let me see. Lies and more lies. I agree. All her fault. Every woman needs to protect her assets. Absolutely. Love don't love nobody. Well, Lee, you said it, not me, honey. Char Maurice is just as bad as Martell. Yes, you are so right. He's just as bad as Martell. And at the end of the day, it must be the ding ding that's making these women not think clearly. Y'all gotta come from up under the penis. Bring your head up. See these dudes for who they are. Okay, it's simple. It's just like this, right? And I'm just getting a little scenarios, right? Because I'm still a young adult at the end of the day. I'm 36, so I'm still a young adult. Check it. It's like this. When people be like, oh, I messed up right now. And you be so generous to be like, oh, all right, I got you. And then when they get it, they forget, even though you didn't ask for it back. Your manhood, your individualized humanity should step in and be like, I'm just gonna drop this on Char's lap because she did look out for me when I was down and out. But the fact that you're still stiffing all your money because you got it now and you never once offered me anything, that's a problem. You feel what I'm saying? So if you come from up under the penis and not think so much on the penis and how good the penis was last night, you can think rational and see things and people for who they are. And a lot of these women, old and young, are getting digmatized that they're not able to think rational with basic knowledge, okay? Who you exhibit is exactly who you are, and I believed you the first time. It ain't a dang on thing I can do. I done told y'all this is not a chat for children. I don't care how I suck it. I don't care how I bounce on it. I don't care how I talk to it. I don't care what I do to it. I cannot change the man that your mama birthed. Bottom line, if she raised the bum, you're gonna be a bum. If she raised the insensitive person, you're gonna be insensitive. If she raised the nigga that don't mind laying on somebody's couch and don't bring a dime to the table, you're gonna always be a bum behind couch baby. What you saying to me? Okay, so at the end of the day, we had to really, really, really see people for who they are and stop thinking that we could change men because we can. Bottom line. Preach, I got you lies and more lies. I'm gonna make it make sense all the time. Okay? Huntsville, Maine male cast are pathetic, and they are. Sure, Maurice is just a bad. Okay, I think I read that one. Hey, Sure, mods and chatters. What's up, Carmen? What's up? Make it what it do. Happy to be here. We glad to have you. All right, all right. If you are here on the sound of my voice and you have not hit the like button, you might as well go on out the chat, hit the like button, come back in and join us. If you aren't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. But definitely, all right, let's talk about this baby with Ariane. We're moving on to Ariane's baby. Now, we've known that people have been saying that she's been pregnant for some time. I do not know that to be true, right? I've heard of it. She looked a little puffy in a little bit of videos here, there, and everywhere, right? But I do not know that to be true. However, I can agree that maybe 75%, maybe she was, maybe she wasn't, right? So we recently heard that maybe the baby that was mentioned the first time was not the baby, but she still was pregnant, but it wasn't the baby that we were all thinking, right? Or we've been introduced to, which was at the hair salon where Ariane was getting her hair done, right? So then I think I got another picture of it. First of all, let's back up to the baby that was at the hair salon. Only reason why I say that baby, even though I still believe that she probably did give birth, the only reason why I think that that baby is not Ariane's because that baby was holding the head up and everything already. It was impossible, okay? So I've already said that. That's why I didn't speak on it. Then I got another picture of a baby that may possibly it could have been that baby or her baby. Okay? I'm gonna say it like this. My problem is definitely not the fact that Ariane may have a baby. Here's the biggest problem. The fact that we will go and live in Martell's box so much that we will denounce our own children so the internet will not find out. Okay? That's a problem. I don't care what image you got. I don't care what you tell me to do. Ain't no way in hell I'm going to hide my baby to prove to the internet that I ain't have a baby. Hell yeah, I had a baby. I opened my legs. I did what it did. It produced the baby. I'm grown as hell. I'm the only one got to raise that baby. I'm the only one got to get up in the middle of the night with that baby. And I'm the only one got to live with the fact that I had a baby by no good type of brother. But ain't no way in hell I'ma hide my baby from some folks I do not know. I don't know where they do that at. That must be a Huntsville thing. Martell must got some good old ding ding that he's slinging around. Because baby, if you did have a baby, shame on you for hiding that baby. I would be posting pictures all over. Oh, I would say the same thing you just said in that phone call with the original Straight No Chase. Well, Martell just gonna have to stand in his stuff. That should be your energy if you had a baby. Martell just gonna have to stand in his stuff because I'm not hiding my baby. Girl, are you crazy? That's the part I can't swallow. Hell with giving birth to the baby. I can't swallow the fact that you actually want to hide your baby. That is weird, weird. Don't you guys think? Um, you guys are all speaking. Miss AKA says, "What's up, AKA? Make it do what it do, what it do." She hit knocks. Yes, she did. But I can understand. No, none of it is acceptable. Let me make that clear. I'm not hiding nobody from nobody. I don't give a dang if the Pope find out. Hell, Jesus know first. But if he was delayed in knowing, I wouldn't even hide it from Jesus. Okay? I'm not doing that. No way, no how. I don't know who does that. We too grown for that. I'm grown. I'm the only one got to live for it, and I can make an adult decision whether I'm going to have this baby or not. Who I'm not hiding nothing from nobody. When Lemon had first mentioned to Kimmy about Junior coming to live, Kim is coming to live with them, she said pretty much, no, I've already raised my child, not in the mood for a repeat. I remember that, Sugarfoot. Welcome to the chat. I remember that, and she made it very clear. You are unavailable. So why do you think that it's going to be okay for him to come? But that goes back to his comment that he made during Carlos King interview. His comment was, y'all can believe what y'all want to believe, but at the end of the day, I will have the final say. And she just got to live with it. That this scenario right here, where she said that I don't want to raise another child, proves that he's going to do what he want to do, and everybody else just got to line the hell up and get in line with Maurice. That's exactly what that proves. She is crazy and very needy. Liz, make it do what it do, what it do. What's up? Mentally unstable, both of them. Yeah. I'm like, what? Y'all weird, strange. Ain't no way in hell, honey. No, no, no. That's why I said my chat isn't for children, because I'm gonna make it make sense, okay? Plain and simple. Ain't no way in hell. And I hear a lot of people talking about parents may or may not still live in the same home as Ariana. Look, I think every little girl needs their mother. I really strongly believe that. I don't know if that's true. If it is, Ariana, do what you need to do to get your baby back. If you feel like it's best right now, for if you feel like it's best right now for her to be with them until you get some things in order, toodles to you for taking that stand, right? But your daughter's going to need you. So that's why you got to get your stuff together so that nobody else can come before her needs, right? I don't know if she do or she don't. I don't know if you guys work something out where maybe you get her some days and your dad got him the second days, or maybe it's just a fib altogether. I'm not sure. But what I will say is, if it is true, get your ducks in order so that you can be available for your daughter. She's going to need you. A stepmom is one thing, but a mom can never ever be replaced. And she's going to need all of you, not the 10% that Martell isn't occupying. You know what I mean? And that's a hell of a percentage, all right? It's a hell of a percentage, and we don't want that for her. So, Ariane, get your stuff in order if that's true. I don't know if it is. I don't know if it isn't. I'm not here for that. What I'm saying is, if you needed time, good for you for seeing. I'm too far gone right now. Let me hand my baby over to somebody that can help her right now. Okay, so we see that Paris got baptized. Toodles to Paris. I hope, Ariana, maybe you wasn't invited. Maybe you were in the bushes. We just didn't see. I don't know, but that's an event you should have never missed if it's true. I don't know. And I ain't about to sit here and tell you I got word on the street, because I don't. I'm just saying what everybody else talking about. But what I would say is that was a big thing and you should have been there, unless you were not informed that your child was getting baptized. That's different. You have no way of knowing. So how you gonna know? How you gonna go somewhere you don't know? That's different. Let's see. 35 minutes into the chat. Thank you. Hey Tangent, what's up? Make it do what it do, what it do. Does she have a mom? Who that be? Who have who we talking about? We talking about Paris with Ariane. Listen, I'm just saying, at least biologically, that's her mama. I don't know, sis. Does Ariane have a mother? Got you. Yeah, I think the mom, at some point encouraging the stuff that she was doing. See, that's the thing. Not that a grown folk could make another grown folk do what they asking them to do, but I know my children don't always hear me, but I can hear them talking to their friends or my sister or something, and they listen to what I've said to some type of degree. They don't always hear me, but as long as I'm telling them what's right, they're going to always take a piece or portion of something that I said and say, I remember my mom said that, right? So we want to make sure that we're telling our children, young or old, the correct way to do things. Don't be teaching them that it's okay to be somebody's side chick or shelf baby. That is bullcrap and it's a lie from the pit of hell, and the truth ain't in it. It's a no thank you for me, okay? So I don't know how they're doing that. Um, Let's see. I wanted to talk briefly about this Keke Palmer thing, and then we're gonna go for the follower leader, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. Okay. So I listen. I pull my puff daddy card when I say this. I can't stand a bitcha nigga. Okay, I cannot stand it. I hate it. I can't stand a dude that's always whining and crying and always want all this attention. If you had a problem with what she was dressing like, she been dressing like a nun all these years. Okay, now she want to get a little sexy. Okay, and if you had a problem, send her a text message. Why you bringing your little fruit coop behind up on the internet and blasting her? That's why I'm glad it ended. I'm glad she left you alone because you did not deserve you didn't deserve her anyway. Why you get on here and talk? Let me tell you, an outfit ain't gonna change her being a mother. That's why she picked it up and was like, shirts on sale. Okay, go get y'all merchandise because I'ma always be a mother. All right, and listen, y'all act like she got on the stage and had sex with Usher. The outfit isn't something that I would have wore, but guess what? To each his own. It doesn't make her less of a mother. You just was so used, and I saw the thing where he was with somebody else before her, and he dumped her to go with Keke Palmer, and she was pregnant like a couple weeks before he got with Keke Palmer, and she got an abortion. So you only where the money at. And really, you don't make enough to come toe to toe with her. Sit your behind down and don't ever say a word. As a matter of fact, sit in the corner and don't ever have a conversation about her again. You don't make enough. Okay? You will stay home with daddy. Let me tell you something. You could have sent her a text message. Hey, babe, I don't agree with what this is, blah, 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 blah. Y'all could have handled that offline. I would have left you too. You was corny, you was lame, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? She's not gonna lose no sleep. She ain't gonna financially struggle because you left her. We hope you find somebody else that got a bigger bag than her. But at the end of the day, you was a coward for what you were saying. My girls and me, go Keke, go Keke, go Keke, go. Listen, sometimes you gotta leave them in the dust. Bite the dust. It is what it is. You was lame for the way you did it. You could have done it in a better way. That's what make you wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Now she might have got her little thing wet while she was over there dancing with Usher, and Usher was spinning her all around. That's her prerogative. But she didn't sleep with the guy. He didn't have an after party where she was out there caught with him. All she did was let him spin him around and she did a little dancing on him. It's life, okay? Live it to the best. Say what you want to say. That's what I feel. And that's just the way I would have handled it. Okay? Y'all know I ain't got the sense God gave me. Let me see. Um, you guys are all speaking. Thank you, Tanja. Follow Shar on Facebook, Healthy Living with Shar. I appreciate you. Exactly, Shar. Yes, Liz, who do you think you talking to? You gonna get on here and try to blast somebody, sir? Your finances can't even line up with her. Write me the same check that somebody wrote her that night, okay? And then we could talk. You're not even in a position where you a conversation. Okay, but when you was posing online with your drawers on and stuff, trying to get a little inboxes and some DMs going, trying to get a chatterization going, ain't nobody say nothing to you. But now she on here and she feeling a little sexy after she done had that baby. And somebody had a nerve to be immature and pull up her skin picture. She doesn't look that way in real life. She's always been transparent enough to share her acne situation. But what the hell did that got to do with anything? People are so like weird. What is wrong with y'all? Her acne has nothing to do with the woman and the mother that she stands in. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Keke Palmer is doing the thing, and I love her new look. It's giving sexy and renewed. Okay, I love it. I even love the new wigs. All right, yes, come into these 2000s with us. You've been in the 80s for a long time. Come on out, sis. All right, I love it. Thank you for the $10 super sticker, Claudia. I appreciate you much. Um, Let me see. Wet thing. Y'all know she what Carolyn. Y'all know she got a little tinkle down there. You could tell. She act like she wanted to drop herself in Usher's arms. I said, girl, get up. Don't embarrass me like that. Get your butt up. But guess what? It's okay. She ain't have sex with the guy. You know what I mean? Listen, I probably would have did. Listen. Now they say Usher got the package. I don't know nothing about it, but she ain't gonna catch the package by just being feeling like she wanted to live in that moment. She ain't gonna catch it like that. So it is what it is. Y'all got to calm down with all these baby behind men. Y'all better go get y'all bottle and let somebody spoon feed y'all. But it's a no for me. Okay. People act like this the first time. What about Kim? Um Sweetie Kimora Lee. Yeah, all of them, Joe. Listen, That's what I'm saying. That's what I was going to write on my Instagram, but I just didn't want to give it the energy because y'all know I don't know how to argue with people, okay? I just get straight retarded. So I'll be trying not to come through like that. But Joe, everybody act like it's the first time and it's the end of the world. The girl obviously had a breakthrough. Now, if the breakthrough is getting sexy and people talking about she going to hell and they done, was she going to hell for grinding on somebody? Show me in the Bible where it says she going to hell for grinding on somebody. Okay? It's Usher, dang it. Enjoy it. Go, Keke, go, Keke, go. Listen, I was singing to the moon and back. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Listen, she had that little curly suit wig on in that picture with him. He loved when he could keep her dressed like a nun. See, men love that when they be like, oh, she's so respectful. You feed him another doggy bits, okay? At the end of the day, it don't got nothing to do with her being respectful. You like for her to be covered up so that other people won't see what she really looked like. And she could be insecure about a lot of things. But she came out of that, and thank you for that. Now she's dressing her age. You know, if she want a little Cleveland show and go, girl. If you want a little butt talk show and go, girl. If you just want to be a straight bum that day, go, girl. Cute is just, listen, cute is a whole lot of more than a BBL, okay? The girl is pretty to me. Acne or no acne. She's a very pretty soul. It is what it is. And he just dropped his own bag. Go, Keke, go, Keke, go. All right. 45 minutes into a 1 hour live show. You had 15 minutes to end the live. Thank you, Lee, for keeping me on task, honey. Um, Claudia says 45 minutes into the chat. Yes, Usher has a woman. Do he? I didn't know he was in a relationship. But even if he did, you know what I mean? Like, even if he didn't, he's a performer. Keke is a performer. It's part of the game. He knew what he was getting into when he started to date her. You know what I mean? Like, you knew it wasn't going to be an easy breezy situation. Okay, it's Keke effing Palmer. I'm like, what part don't y'all understand? Girl, I was bad. I'm just getting around to talking about it, but it's Keke Palmer. All right. I'm glad Keke man left her. He has not. Wait a minute. He has not on her. Oh, he is not on her level, and it was a forced relationship. Yeah, she was struggling. Like, oh, you again? She probably rolled over. Like, you still here? Child, listen. You can't be on here trying to out nobody because you think your clout was up that much. I beg to differ. I bet you probably in her inbox trying to beg to come back. No, just be a daddy and move accordingly. Because what you was given was straight Martell vibes. No, thank you. All right. It was a part of the show. Thank you. Thank you, Wilson. Appreciate you much. It was a part of the show. She got up, she twirled around, she got a little low with it. Girl, it's okay. He overplayed his hand, thought he could punk Keke. Yes, he did. He thought he had a sucker. He thought he wrapped her. She was going to come back begging. She said, no. We got them shirts on sale. No. Are you a mother? Okay, yes. And he definitely thought that. That was just crazy. Now, Monique, I know I got 15 minutes and I gotta make it do what it do. But listen, Monique Samuels, with this whole divorce, I feel like she's going to be free. Chris is going to be free. I feel like he spent a whole lot of time trying to figure out what was wrong with her. I do believe she checked out a long time ago. She was trying to stick it out for whatever reason, whether it was financially, whether it was mentally, whatever it was, whether it was just the children. She checked out a long time ago. And you guys remember the episode on Love and Marriage DC when she was like, when they was asking her would he been her choice and she could do it all over again. She said no. It shocked him. He couldn't believe that she said no. But she said no because she was burnt out a long time ago. Whatever that looked like. He appears to be sweet, but here's one thing I would say to you guys. We don't know what go on behind closed doors. I've heard, I think Sherelle World talking about how he was disrespecting her behind the scenes of Love and Marriage DC, calling her all these bees. So again, we've heard all this different stuff. So I don't know if it was like a build up, if it was like I liked you more when you was in the league. I don't know. But what I will say is divorce is hard. It's a hard situation. It's a hard pill to swallow. And I do wish them both the best. I do think that she checked out a long time ago and she shouldn't have kept pushing if she knew she was done. That's just my take on it. But divorce is always sensitive to me because it's just a sad situation. Marriage is a constant work. It takes two individuals. One person cannot do it. Okay, so I just wanted to mention that briefly because a lot of people. We're gonna talk about the strawberry, Shirley Strawberry, that lady. We're gonna talk about her tomorrow because I got a whole lot for her, and I'm gonna chew her out. So make sure you guys got your notification on because somebody need to get a doggy style her, okay? Roll. I got you. Don't worry about it. I'm going to do you a favor tomorrow, okay? Her ego got the best of her dumb self. Chris is looking physically well. He is. I meant he was on the come up with Keke, but he fumbled that bag. I got you, Lee. I understood what you're saying. Our sister had to pay these low vibrational dudes. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody got time for that, but they come in with a mission. We got to stay woke. If you ain't got nothing when you came in, you're gonna leave here with nothing. I'm gonna make sure that because I'm gonna cross every T and dot every I. When you done, you're gonna have the same old bobos you was wearing when you met me. It's gonna be a hell no for me. We gotta be stop being so gullible to have a dude on our hip or somebody in the bed with us that we accept any and everything. It's not okay. Last but not least, Destiny, Tisha, and what's the other girl name? And Stormi. You guys are all playing follow the leader. And here's why I say you playing a follow leader. Tisha was mad because Melanie wanted to tell her about she told her, look, Marcel was cheating. Just come on outside and you'll find out some of the stuff that I am. So stop trying to act like your husband is better than mine because he ain't no better. Only difference is mine's got caught and yours didn't. And if yours did, you still covering it up. So that's why you didn't, you don't, we're not mentioning of yours. But stop playing in my face before I pull all of your cards because I know exactly that if mine was buying another chick a card, so was yours. Okay. So Tisha, you didn't like Melody because she had a black soul and you didn't want to be bothered with her and you act as if you didn't want to talk with her no more. So she cut you off, okay? Because she peeped game a long time ago. Shortly after that, we had Destiny come in, and Destiny decided I'm going to be on Mel's side because Martell is wrong as hell. Even though Martell is my friend, I'm going to be on Mel's side because I can relate with her because I'm in a marriage that's not working out for me right now. Even though I'm not publicly broadcasting the marriage, I understand what she's going through, and Martell is wrong as hell. Thinking that Melody thought she had a friend. She could relate. We carpooling together. We doing this. We doing that. Melody started to seek the play. She started to watch the play. She started to watch Destiny closely. So she was like, you know what? If I am bugging, let me just take some time back, which she's mentioned on numerous occasions. If I feel something, I gotta back away from it so that I can be able to see if what I'm feeling is really happening in real time. So she pulled back, and what happened? Destiny started to show her real colors. She started to lie about Melody not having a conversation with her, not calling to check on her. Melody pulled those receipts like, nah, sis, I just texted you the other day. And then she was like, but that wasn't, no, what more do you want with all this validating? You know what I mean? Listen, I'm not your mom. You're going to have to get your mom to do that if that's what you're looking for. But I got kids of my own. I have to take care of them. I have to be concerned about their well being. All right. And sometimes we have to back up and be like, all right, she don't want to be bothered. I know she loves me. I love her. I know she care about me. I care about her. We'll catch up when we catch up. What is all this stuff that y'all got going on? Like, I need you. I need you to hold my hand. I have stuff going on too. Okay, you got a mom, a dad, another friend, or somebody else you can call. I'm sure Melanie isn't the only person that you can pull on her heartstrings. She isn't the only person in Huntsville. Okay? There's a lot of people. You always talk about your friend list. There's a lot of people you can pull on. While all of something, you put all this responsibility on Melody because you never ever was genuine, in my opinion, in the first place. You put all that responsibility on Melody because you needed a reason to be mad at her so that you can start being on the clout train, okay? And join Tisha over there at the front seat of the clout train, okay? So now you over there with her and you taught Stormi how to come on in. Stormi came in and came on in having an argument with Destiny about Melody and being Team Melody, and now all of something you like, oh, you changed your number and now I gotta DM you. Yeah, you gotta DM me because I peep your game and you're not genuine. You or your mom never liked me. Okay? And if y'all don't like me, why the hell you try to befriend me? Did you know your mom was sour? You know what I mean? Did you know your mom was feeling this way about, well, my mom is her mom? No, I'm tired of y'all talking about my mom is my mom. Okay? Your mom is your mom. If you know your mom feels the type of way and can't hold her composure nor her tone, don't bring your mom to my events. It's simple, sis. It's simple as hell. So I don't know what all this like. I can't control my mom. Yes, you can. Keep your mom home with the doggy bag. All right? Tell your mom you'll see her next time when you get with a group of people that's her age. All right? What's all this bringing the moms to the events so your mom could do your dirty work? Y'all got all that mouth. And once Melody told you that you were on the list to not get her new number, that should have already reassured you you're not the friends that you think y'all are. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But here you are trying to have another meeting. Well, I was hurt by this and I was hurt. Girl, get over it. You talking about she gaslighting? Well, what the hell are you doing to your clients over there? Talking about gaslighting? Girl, that's the wrong terminology you needed to use. Because if anything, you need to point that gaslighting finger right back to yourself, because that's what you be doing everybody else. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. Check your mom. Say it again. Um, Let me see. I think that wig and red lipstick was too much to make a statement to him. Yeah, it could have been. I totally agree. She just had a moment as she should, married or not married. Yep. Who wants Usher a legs traveling germs? Me. That's what I'm saying. She was just enjoying the moment. 45 minutes until 1 hour live show. You have 15 minutes. I got you. 45 minutes. I got you. Usher has a woman. I got you. I got you. I got you. Let me go down because clearly I already read them. Um, Let me see. And he posted her in a boy shorts and no bra. Like, bro, really? What? And yeah, he did, Joe. Yeah, really, 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 really. And she was pregnant, if I ain't mistaken. Oh, it was funny then, but it's not funny now. She ain't no. It ain't no different than Krishan over here with all this butt stuff going on with this big old belly. I don't like it. Okay. Um. But the difference is, it was good when he gave permission, but he didn't give permission for her to be all over Usher. So now he feel like it's a violation. Nah, keep the same energy. Okay, it was good when he gave permission, but he didn't give permission for her to be all over Usher. So now he feel like it's a violation. Nah, keep the same energy. Okay, it was good when he gave permission, but he didn't give permission for her to be all over Usher. So now he feel like it's a violation. Nah, keep the same energy. Okay, it was good when he gave permission, but he didn't give permission for her to be all over Usher. So now he feel like it's a violation. Nah, keep the same energy. Okay, it was good when he gave permission, but he didn't give permission for her to be all over Usher. So now he feel like it's a violation. Nah, keep the same energy. Okay, it was good when he gave permission, but he didn't give permission for her to be all over Usher. So now he feel like it's a violation. Nah, keep the same energy. Okay, it was good when he gave permission, but he didn't give permission for her to be all over Usher. So now he feel like it's a violation. Nah, keep the same energy. Okay, it was good when he gave permission, but he didn't give permission for her to be all over Usher. So now he feel like it's a violation. Nah, keep the same energy. Okay, it was good when he gave permission, but he didn't give permission for her to be all over Usher. So now he feel like it's a violation. Nah, keep the same energy. Okay, it was good when he gave permission, but he didn't give permission for her to be all over Usher. So now he feel like it's a violation. Nah, keep the same energy. Okay, it was good when he gave permission. All right, guys. I don't know what happened, child, but I was on my tablet and I don't know, I lost service, but let me end it. I don't even know the last part y'all heard. But basically all of these women are needing validation. It's a no-go for me. And I just don't approve of it. But I did want to read the rest of these comments before I jump off of here. Let me see. Darius, what you say? Darius did not know Keke like he should have. Keke has always been her own person. Yes, she is. She definitely ain't never letting no man tell her what to do. Even her daddy knows that. And he should have too. Preach, dog. What's up? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Tisha says, Tisha wanted to get all the information from Melody, in my opinion. I agree. I agree. Tanja says,